Yeah, so there
Talk about with your
are
donor.
there are three kinds of donations. Anonymous, so that means essentially what it means.
Yeah.
Parents don't know who you are. However, that does not mean that they can't figure it out in the future with DNA testing available these days. They can do that. They could also reverse engineer search your photos. If
The information you
are
have
all
in
over
your
social
profile.
media.
Sure.
So if you truly want an anonymous donation, I actually might tell you not to be an egg donor.
Yeah.
Your second option is a semi-known donation or a semi-open donation.
And with this, we have a wide range of what this looks like. Like this isn't black and white at all.
Yeah, no. So a semi-known could be some exchange of some kind of contact information. It might be first name and it might be an email address that you decide to keep open so you can communicate.
So we find what works for oftentimes seeing what the parents have in mind, because I think most donors are pretty open to what this looks like and we find out what the parents are looking for and presenting that to the donor and see if she's also comfortable.
Yeah.
And then what's the third?
The third is an open donation where you exchange full name and most likely cell phone so that you can keep in contact and kind of determine the relationship that you want to have in the future with the donor and the parents. That's what I chose.
Keeps that door open.
It was super important to me to have an open donation, and I found the perfect donor who also wanted to know who her intended parents were. So it was perfect, and I get to text her pictures and photos, and she'll send Willa birthday presents, and but not every parent wants that, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But
I think setting the expectations and understanding when parents or donors say to us, we want completely anonymous, we want to caution them to be just fully aware of what that means. And that fully anonymous is just not really an option these days.
I think the most important thing for parents is to have their children have the option in the future to reach out to meet their egg donor and to ask questions or to learn about them or to receive medical updates. So ideally, a donor would be somewhat open to at least future communication.
Yeah, I like that. I like keeping that door open so that if they do have questions and want to come back, and we are seeing that with a lot more parents saying, when the child turns 18 or when they turn 13, what if they have questions? Can we reach out? And I feel that our donors, I feel like we're seeing a trend with donors where they're really wanting to know more about the parents. They're not asking to be a part of this child's life or the day-to-day, but just knowing that the child conceived children have that option to learn more about their background. And we are seeing a lot of studies come out from donor conceived that they really thrive when they understand that an egg donor was involved in the process. And I think that's I like that transition that kind of we're making, that we're seeing in future matches.